All right, let's go see. I stayed at Bromley Shelter, and I just got to the peak of Bromley Mountain. It's mostly grown over, it looks like. We might have some view. So today's forecast is hourly small percentages of rain that increase to like 60% by 5 p.m. And I have a big day, so I shouldn't necessarily be taking time to look at vistas. I'm gonna anyway. This is not the top of the mountain. It's just a viewpoint. We have more climbing to do. Error. 0.3 to the summit of Mount Bromley. And I have this beautiful little patch of grasses and wildflowers. My heart is pounding. I was just told by Sobos that I'm hiking up a ski slope, and I would like to know where my chairlift is. You don't hike up ski slopes, you only go down. Almost there. I can see the summit. I just ran into Out and About, my favorite vlogger of the 2022 AT season. I know she travels with somebody named Growmaster. I saw him sign the book at the shelter I stayed at 2 nights ago. And I thought, oh, I'm never gonna catch him. But they're taking it easy, and they spent the night up here on top of this ski resort mountain and had a beautiful sunset and allowed me to catch him and say hello. It was awesome. I'm a little shook up. I just stood up from my first big fall and I was just so lucky. I tripped over. There's a root here that I tripped over. And my pack is heavy. And I've been told, I had never really thought about it, but someone said, you know, when you fall, the force of that pack, it just, all that weight pushes your head into the ground harder than it would without the pack, obviously. And yeah, it's true. It was pretty hard. But fortunately, my head came here where it was soft ground and not on this rock right there. And yeah, someone was going sobo when she stopped to make sure I was okay. Like, you know, when you're shaken up and you don't know if you're okay. So I'm okay. I'm going to have a headache. My head hit hard. And my leg right here is fine, but that hurts a little bit right there. Whew. Watch our steps. Falls are bound to happen. Just very fortunate that was a good fall. I'm gonna go take some Midol for my head. And some extra magnesium and fish oil and drink some water and electrolytes. That is a half-pound apple right there. It was worth the wait. It smells so good here. So it's been thundering for a while. I've known there were storms chances after 3 p.m., but it was much, when I looked at the weather last night, I can't get a signal now. It was more condensed to like a 5-6 p.m. window is more likely rains anyway. Heavier rains. It is 3:37. I am less than 4 miles from one shelter. It wasn't my target shelter. But if I can get in there before the rain starts to really come down, I might just stay there. My feet hurt. It would be nice to stop. It wouldn't be a 14-mile day, but it would still be like an 11-mile day, I think. But I have somewhere to be next week. I really want to go to this hostel that has yoga as part of your stay, foods they grow on their farm, and Reiki sessions available. Like, awesome kind of hostel. So I'm still gonna need to stop and get food somewhere, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go into Rutland and get some more food for me to get there next week, because my goal is for my resupply to go there. I just want to get enough stuff to get me there, hold me over. Okay, I'm gonna put this away and try to boogie before the rain comes. I might want to pull my poncho out, make it easier access. I wouldn't mind getting a little wet, but I don't want to get drenched. Okay, so I just happened to look up and see this bad weather bypass. It's always promising of what is to come. Dun dun dun. Whew. I just climbed up here like I was Igor with both trekking poles in one hand and my pack like the hunchback. Arr, arr, working my way up this mountain. Oh, but it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm aiming for the further away big branch shelter. Unless when I get to the other one, there's a storm a brewing and it makes sense for me to stop. Almost there. It didn't rain during the parts where we would have needed to go around using the bad weather trail. It didn't rain on us then, so that's awesome. I don't know, about maybe half a mile to camp. I really want to go to the next camp, which is another, say, 2 miles. Something like that. But I might, if nothing else, I might stop and just eat at this shelter and see what the weather's doing. I'm probably going to regret it, but I'm going to walk past these awesome camp spots out, except for the mosquitoes, right by this river. The shelter coming up does not have camping there really, except for like a platform. There's more spots over here. It's really nice. It's really nice. I should just take it. It's 7:30, but it's like 3.5 miles to Little Pond Shelter, and I think I have it in me. And there's a tent there, and I'm being loud. So sorry. So Vermont is kind of rooty the way that Pennsylvania is rocky. Doesn't hurt as much, but it does hurt.